Thank you for that warm introduction, Jenny. Hello, everyone. I am both honoured and excited to be speaking here today. As human beings, we are acutely aware of the things we're not good at and can write a list just like that. Do you agree? Conversely, we're not so good at recognising what we are good at, our strengths. Having said that, please grab the workbook and under recognising your strengths, write down 3 things that you're good at. Go. Maybe you're very organised. Maybe you're a great listener. Okay. How many of you struggled to write down 3 things? If so, write me in the chat and you won't be alone. If I could show you or help you identify the strengths that you have brought to the table to build your Manatech business, as well as recognise some of the areas of improvement or new skills you could learn, would that be helpful? If so, write yes in the chat. Okay, let's do it. I was introduced to Manatech in 2001. I was at a Robert Kiyosaki workshop. I had just started working with a company that promoted him in Australia and New Zealand. Sharon Whiteman had previously worked there and also worked with Robert. I was sitting next to him for breakfast one morning and he was putting Ambritos in his orange juice. I asked him what it was and his response was, "Hasn't Sharon talked to you about this stuff yet? You must be the only person she knows that she hasn't." He then proceeded to tell me that I needed to take it for my immune system and so that I wouldn't get sick. 2 days later, I got a phone call from Sharon and I became a customer. During the next 5 years, working at that organization, at Kiyosaki seminars, I met a lot of network marketers and I came to really understand the true value of network marketing. I especially loved the fact that there wasn't big overheads like I had had in previous businesses. So when my time there was coming to an end, I contacted Sharon to tell her that I really wanted to do Manatech as a business. My previous businesses had been tax accounting, financial planning, and marketing financial products. From that background, the strengths and the skills that I brought to Manatech were financial and business acumen, being able to ask really good questions and listen and build trust. Now it's your turn. Again, in the workbook, write down the skills and the strengths that you bring with you from life in general and from the work that you are doing or have done. If you're a mum, you know how to juggle things and multitask. Teachers, nurses, small business owners, everyone has a different set of skills that they bring with them. Please write them down. Okay, if you haven't finished, please come back after conference and complete that because it is very important to know your strengths so that you can leverage them. Moving along, whilst I brought some strengths with me, I also had some areas that I needed to grow and learn in. My biggest one was technology. I was terrified of technology. I did not even know what a browser was. Please don't laugh, but it's the truth. So I had a big learning curve ahead of me and, I invested dollars in courses and learnt until I became proficient. So if we look at network marketing, there's 2 parts to it. There's building a network and then there's marketing and selling to that network. And yes, we do sell. You may have been told that we just share, but every business needs a product and a sale. So what are the skills required to become a skilled and professional network marketer? The good news is that there's really just 6. So the first one is finding people, and we can do that online or offline, Facebook groups, chatting online to people, gyms, yoga classes, walking groups, cycling groups, book clubs, etc. We must always be growing our network. Number 2, and I should have said there was a page in the workbook to please write these down. It was after the other one, 6 skills to build a strong business. So number 2 is talking to the people that you found, online and offline again, building relationships with them, building trust, adding value, not just selling or always selling. And this is where it is really essential to ask good questions and listen, really listen. Diana will be covering more of that in her topic. Number 3 is getting new people started on product or business with realistic expectations. Changing health takes time. Building a business is a 5 to 10 year plan. So what is your system? This is, again, we're asking questions and knowing what someone wants, their goals, their dreams, what do they want, comes in to play, because you want to create customers for life and successful business partners. Number 4 is for those who just want to earn a little money. Clearly, you need to understand the comp plan and present it. You need to help newbies earn their first money. And when you've asked good questions and know what they're going to use the money for, you'll know what it will mean to them. So it's really important. The questions come in all the time. Number 5 is helping those who want to grow a business. And again, this time you really need to master the comp plan and show it to them in a compelling way so that they can see how a Manatech business can either help them have another income stream or build financial security, help them build belief in themselves that they can do it, do what you know and do, duplication. Number 6 is become a better you. Personal development and working on our mindset is critical. It helps build our self-belief, our confidence, and it's really necessary. We need to work on ourselves every single week. And it really is in the doing that we get the success. So critical skill to nail or to be working on. It's never ending. And okay, now I want you to go back. We've got the 6 skills down. Now I want you to rate yourself 1 to 10. 10 being I've mastered it, I've nailed it. 1 being I know nothing yet, but I will. Number 3, I know a little, but I've got a long way to go. And number 7, I'm getting pretty proficient. I'm nearly there. So please do that now. Okay. If you haven't finished that, please come back after the conference and just finish it off. But the thing to do now is to look where you've rated yourself less than a 7, because they're the areas that you need to work on. Just one at a time. Choose one and then master it and then move on to the next one. Be prepared to invest dollars into growing and learning. There's lots of online courses and learning to take advantage of. Manatech have their fortnightly business boosters, which are excellent. And they also have a leadership development call once a month, which I found really valuable. And out of that one, there's a daily tracker, and just tracking my results has really highlighted for me where I need to focus more. So once we've done that, the thing is to practice. Parents tell their children to practice and practice. Athletes practice and practice and practice and then practice again. We need to be practicing too. So and where can you use the strengths that you identified more in your business? That's important. So let me take you back to the beginning, where when I asked you if I could help you identify the strengths that you have, that you bring to the table in your business, and some new areas for growth. It was my intention to do just that. I hope that you found this valuable and that you will go on and master the 6 necessary skills. I hope that this will allow you to attract more people to you, grow more people, and build a business and a life that you love.